We're at turkey camp, if you can't tell.
That doesn't sound bad.
At turkey camp, and Robbie's cutting calls. Blackwing game calls.
At Blackwing game calls. Yeah,
Golf.
I think so.
Got golf on.
We
Golf
on?
here at the new turkey camp.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my short game's going to get way better the more time I spend out here.
Why don't you take us through the new turkey setup while we're here, while we're waiting on them?
Obviously, we've been out here, what is this, year 5?
5.
5. Year 5 of turkey hunting out here on the lease that Chance and I are on, and this year is my first year. Got it for our clients more so than anything, but put some time in, spent a little bit of money, a lot of money.
Here's what I'll do. I'll cut in a cell phone video from the angle we have. Here's what the porch looks like right here.
Don't mind my dog.
Waiting on these two fulls to get on right now. Turf, putting greens going in here. Chipping, still some tools laying around, still working on some outlets.
Yeah, Robbie's becoming an electrician. He maybe get certified after we're done with all this.
All right, back to the main camera.
Back to the main camera. So yeah, anyway, we got this rolling this year. The biggest thing was get it livable for opening week of turkey season. Still have quite a bit to do, but it is pretty solid. I mean, we had a good time. We kind of going to getting our butts kicked turkey hunting, so
Used to it.
yeah, that's the MO out here.
Oh, except this guy.
Except Chance.
He's seen 3 die so far.
Yeah, Chance goes off on his own and decides to just lay down the hammer,
Ripping and tearing.
ripping into. But yeah, it's pretty solid, you know. I mean, gives us a place to kind of hang out in between hunts and in between doing other stuff. Sunk some Christmas trees at the end of our dock. Crappie have stacked on them pretty good. So my buddy's daughter came the other day and caught about 60 fish in about 10 minutes. She loved that.
We'll show some clips of Robbie swinging it too out there.
Still, we're gonna have to put a grand prize up for somebody to hit that floating island green we got out there.
I'll hit it tomorrow before we go.
Okay. Josh and I went through about a 5-gallon bucket of balls. I was nowhere near as close as consistently as he was, but still no dice.
I'll have to get out there tomorrow.
How you're working on your hands in here. Heck, Robbie was doing that last night. He was in here chipping. Robbie goes out there first 5 or 6 swings and about hits it like 3 times.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The first time I put that dock out there, I was nervous there wasn't gonna be any wood left after Robbie was swinging on it. And then today, I was pretty like, wow, this guy's starting to get it figured out. I even said to him, I'm like, we'll have to go play some golf sometime soon. We may be able to get a whole full 18 through.
No.
No
response.
response.
No go.
I know you can hear me over there.
Dude works on a golf course all day. Doesn't want to spend his Saturdays there.
No, that's the golf course industry MO. 5 days a week. On the weekends, do something else because you'll be right back on Monday.
Yeah, so anyways, this is podcast episode 12, I believe. We haven't posted a podcast in like a year.
First Florida Boys podcast. We haven't been on one yet.
Yeah, you were on
We were on one in Arkansas.
Canada.
the half pod out there in Canada.
The Kevin podcast.
The Kev podcast. But we're down here in South Florida. This is we're at the lease, and this is day 2 of the hunt. We hunted yesterday. Chance killed one yesterday. Yesterday morning. Nobody killed yesterday afternoon. Saw a few scouting this morning. Chance and his dad set up at a spot they thought they may see one off the. How many did y'all see off the rip? 2?
2. Yeah, we saw 2 early, a couple hands. Then we slipped into the field, the old trusty field that we kill every year. Got in there about 8:15.
Blackwing's here.
Blackwing is
Blackwing
here.
just joined the chat. Hey, guys. Yeah, I got there about 8:15. About, 20, 30 minutes later, we had Longbeard coming on the north end of the field, kind of slipped us. He was gone for about 20 minutes. Then 2 came in on the south side of the field, came right across, went behind some trees for a few minutes, and then came cutting across back to the north. My dad, I was telling him to shoot, but he couldn't hear me. He kept, you'll see it on the video.
Wally, put your hearing aids for this video.
So after a few minutes, I ended up tapping him. He looked back at me, and I was like, shoot him whenever you're ready. He laid the hammer on the one. The other one kind of stood there for a second, and he decided he was going for 2. So rolled both of them. And then we had a third one gobble about 5 minutes after we were kind of taking some pictures. So we decided we were going to try to hunt him this afternoon. And he ended up giving us a slip. Never saw him, heard him. But we were able to roost one at a different spot. So hopefully tomorrow morning, Josh will be behind the gun.
Yeah, me and Robbie chased this thing down for 300 or 400 yards. He gobbled twice at Robbie. He called at him. And then, crazy enough, Chance was actually on the main road just scouting. And this bird comes out. He sees where he crosses the main road. And we got where he roosted. We saw where he roosted tonight, or the area. So I think me and Chance are going to go there in the morning. And then Dustin and Robbie are going to go run around up there where we've been hunting the last 2 mornings.
What'd that turkey go? 0.8 miles from where we first struck him?
Yeah, what time was it when we saw him? 5 something?
I think it was
5:30.
5:30. We didn't even see him. We heard him.
Yeah, we didn't see him till about 6. But
yeah, and then he ended up crossing a couple of roads, got into some uke trees, and disappeared. But we know exactly the area he's in, so tomorrow morning should be
pretty close to the X.
not a lot, but he should gobble. He was by himself, pretty responsive.
Before we get too far from your dad killing 2 turkeys, can we get into the double beard that we didn't know was a double beard until I showed up?
It's like shooting a bird with a band and not checking for a band.
I've had
Dustin
buddies
rolled into the field about an hour later, kind of taking some pictures, shooting some roll, and then Dustin's like, "Yeah, have you checked for a double beard?" I was like, "Nah, dude. There's just regular turkeys, regular beards." Sure enough, Dustin pulled up feathers a little bit. There's about, I think we said it was 5.5 inches.
Yeah, 5.5.
So yeah, it's a good bird. First double beard we've killed here.
First one any of us have been a part of.
First one we ever killed
I didn't know
in
that.
just in general.
Other than maybe one in Oregon I killed, but I might have blown the double beard off.
Typical.
That's my MO.
Typical.
Beard buster Dustin.
insert
The last
Utah.
2 out of 4.
Insert Utah video, please.
The last
Beard,
2
yeah.
out of the 3 I've seen die that you've shot have been beard busters.
Yeah. I will say, since putting the red dot on the gun, that has not happened.
No.
Just shooting bead,
Just naturally holding low, though,
I
probably.
guess. Yeah, I guess.
We got the beard buster to my right and the toe buster to my left.
And I shoot him out of the air.
Insert that video from Utah.
Yeah. Yeah, tell that story, Rob. What happened, bud?
Goblin turkeys just get to me.
I've turkey hunted with Robbie for I don't know how many years, and I feel like he used to be cool, calm, and collected. And within the last 2, well, that was what, 3 years ago now?
Utah?
Yeah, Utah was
3 years ago.
I mean,
I
even
guess.
we turkey hunted
Was that
early
long,
in
huh?
that year.
No, it wasn't.
Maybe
It was
2
2 years
seasons.
ago.
2 seasons.
It wasn't
ago.
last year. It was the year before.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Because
yeah,
I
that
went to
would've been-
Texas last
Yeah,
year.
you're right.
Well, this is the third, right?
It would
So-
have been the third. Yeah.
So 2 seasons ago, excuse me. Even earlier in that year, we hunted, and I was the one that was freaking out, if you will. Where Rob was like, you got to calm down, whatever else. And then we go to Utah, and it's like the guy sees white on the fan, and everything goes out the window. Just everything. And then since then, downward spiral.
I know the videos are out there, but let's lay down what actually happened. What's crazy is we had a spot that we knew we had birds a year or 2 before. And so we got an Airbnb, spent however much money on this Airbnb.
Yeah, we'll go out there for 2 days. It'll be a piece of cake.
And
What a
we're hunting
Oh,
just beautiful national forests. Like, when you think of Utah, it's like, well, I guess when you think of Utah, you think of kind of red rocks and different terrain like that. But we were hunting some sweet, it was badass.
It was
And
gorgeous.
the creeks were the problem was we got there the first day, the creeks were full.
The snow melt.
Well,
was
we
wild.
hunted
Yeah.
it. We hunted it we got there the first time we hunted it, when it was the 3 of us. We hunted it opener.
Yeah.
We got there the day before
The day
opener,
before season
and we
opener.
scouted.
That was what, May?
Yeah, it was May.
first week?
May
Beginning of
May
May.
1 or May 2,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that. Whenever that was,
I
3
think
years
it
ago.
opens May 1st.
No, that was 5 years ago.
Been a while.
Yeah, it's been
Good
a while.
grief. But yeah, even that we went in there, and we were kind of chasing our tail for the first. We scouted, and we thought we had something figured out, and then opening day came, and just like here, we're running all over the dang place trying to
Yep.
figure something out, and we couldn't make it happen. And then we went in that one spot, and we're like, oh, let's just try this and crow call, and we hit the crow call, and it was like a damn fair.
Unreal.
There had to have been.
Unreal.
I've got that video. I watched it the other day. There had to have been. I don't even know how many were gobbling at
that
one time.
morning,
At least
oh
10.
my
At
God.
least 10.
Oh, at least.
At
And
least
they were
10.
just gobbling one after the next.
Yeah.
For just.
We moved on those
The whole
birds
mo-
too early,
Yeah.
I think. Well, you live and you learn. That's how you get better at it.
Yeah.
Or at least that's how you
Well, what's
think you get
crazy
better
was,
at
like,
it.
we started off. What was it? We were with your buddy. We started
Cade,
off at
yeah.
Cade with a couple different spots, and then we were like, "Look, screw it, we're gonna branch off, go find something else." And we went and found that spot and found some turkey. So next time we booked a trip to Utah, we were like, "We're going back there." Like it's
3 years, whatever it was.
And then,
we
like,
were
not
all
far-
3 of us blowing up Robbie. Oh, just wait, just wait, just wait.
and not far from the Airbnb, there was like BLM, like right behind us that we saw. We'd seen some birds on,
Yep.
chased them up some ridges, but we were pretty confident going out there. Flew into Vegas, everybody linked up.
Seen
Good
some
time, like
bums.
a lot of confidence. A lot of confidence.
He gave some bums some money.
And we ended up getting out there, and like the first, I guess it was day or two. The
going
first
to
day
Utah.
for sure, we didn't hear a single bird, not one bird.
No, they did.
We
Y'all
heard,
did. Just
we heard
split
one
up.
We
gobble
didn't.
pretty
We didn't
close.
Yeah,
but we covered miles. I mean, we were walking nonstop for hours.
that turkey gobbled in our face and disappeared off the face of the earth.
The mountain birds are tough. They just disappear.
They are and they aren't. Then you circled
You get them on the right time.
to the
and you-
following day after we drove
Yeah, so
however many hours.
So like
and-
as a crow flies, I don't think our Airbnb was like 10 miles from where we ended up on the other side of that mountain. But it took us 2.5 hours to
Yeah.
get there.
we had to go around the mountain.
We drove all the way around the mountain to this spot in the
Yeah.
Red Rocks, and we didn't kill. We called a couple of different spots, didn't hear anything. It was getting dark, right about time to roost. We're driving down the road, just winding down this road, and I've got my window cracked like that much, and we just hear one gobble out the window. And I stopped the car, back up.
I just think I just heard one gobble. I'm sitting in the passenger seat. I'm like, come on.
Come
no,
on.
no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
No.
I swear to God, I just heard one gobble.
And then we get out, and Robbie just starts just trying to have a conversation with him.
I didn't we didn't even have to hoot at him because you were like, I swear to God, we did. And you just stopped the car, you rolled the window down, and then he gobbled again. And we were all like, oh my God, there's one right here.
I don't know.
Yeah, and
That
then
was
Robbie
nuts.
gets out, and we start owl hooting at him, and then he goes walking up the dang road, and I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, we're hunting here tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, he's 150 yards, and it's public. What do you mean?
Not to mention, we had to drive all the way back 2.5 hours to our Airbnb. Got back at like 1 a.m. Woke up at 2:30.
Yeah, that was.
We had to pack everything up.
All our
we spent
bags.
like $500 on food at Walmart,
Oh my
thinking
gosh.
we were going to be like, oh, we're going to be right here. We'll bounce back. We'll get,
God, that was
we'll do
horrible.
lunch. We'll do this. We'll do whatever else. We spent a total of, with the 4 hours of sleep we got that night and the
It's that.
5 hours of sleep we got the night before, 11 hours total probably in that Airbnb.
Yeah.
If that.
And one of it was unpacking, and the other hour was packing to leave the following morning.
Yeah.
And the other 9 were just sleeping.
Yeah,
2 days.
and we ended up killing that bird. It was a quick hunt. Came right off the roost. If you hadn't seen the video, I'd put the link here. But he comes straight in. Dustin kills him. We bounce out, go find a couple more, and then Robbie. This is where we're kind of getting to. This story's coming full circle.
Well, it does come full circle because everyone sees him, well, almost sees him, destroy his toe and break his sight on his gun going running after this bird. But what you can't see on the first video when I killed is that he turned one time, and I find out from Chance later that he's slipping down a creek trying to come around this turkey. The bird's been on the ground for 5 minutes, and
Yeah, so-
after I kill him, all excited, and Chance was like, "Oh yeah, Robbie was trying to slip on him," and I'm like, "Yo, what the?"
Yeah, so
heck?
Dustin's on the gun. I'm like kind of off to Dustin's left, and then Chance has another camera back, like 50 yards behind us, probably.
Yeah. Give or take.
Robbie's with Chance, and this bird's coming in. Lo and behold, Robbie's ditch crawling on this bird around the left side, and we didn't find that out till after Dustin had killed his bird. But
Boy, I'd have been mad if all of a sudden when he was coming in, and you would have been down lateral with him, and I would have been like, "What? You might have got your leg blown off."
I thought the turkey was across the highway by the.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought
When
he
he
was
flew
too.
down,
When he flew down and
down
turned,
the opposite way, and then he came walking right back.
Yeah.
well, I'm not gonna lie, y'all started talking about seeing hens fly down. And
Yeah.
I never saw any of that.
Oh yeah, there was
Never
there
saw
was
any of that.
hens.
They were all up in the trees up behind
Nothing.
you too, over
Never
on your
saw
right
it.
shoulder.
yeah,
There was a lot of there was a lot more turkeys in there than we
Yeah.
thought there was.
Yeah.
yeah, that was some pretty pretty country right there too.
If you were to go
Utah.
back, if we had to book a trip to Utah right now, where would you go back to? The second spot?
I'd say we book 2 rental cars and we start at both, and whichever one actually has birds, then we hunt there, because we could go back thinking like, oh yeah, that place was garbage the
I
last
just
time we
wouldn't-
were there.
Y'all
We're
got-
gonna go back to the other spot, and then we're gonna go to that spot, and nothing's gonna be there. We're gonna go back over there and be like, we should have started here.
The only problem is the original spot. There's no hotels.
Yeah.
So if you don't book an
guys-
Airbnb, you're not sleeping anywhere
add,
close.
Add that into the mix of
So-
we
Hard,
killed.
dude.
We're exhausted. We go to book into the hotel. Oh, we don't have any rooms. We're completely booked
Oh my God, that's right.
till 1 o'clock.
We slept in the lobby.
Yeah.
Josh is editing film, and the 3 of us are passed out in the lobby because I asked the lady, like, well, we can't book into, like, can we at least, like, hang out here? And she's like, yeah, I guess that's fine. I'm like, we don't have anywhere to go. We got to wait 2 hours.
Needed a shower.
Needed. Oh,
Dude, we got gear laid out in this lobby
Yeah.
everywhere. I'm editing, and then we've got a turkey that we just killed, and we're cleaning a bird out in the parking lot of this place, and these people are just looking at us like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
yeah.
A bunch of tourists.
Had $500
Yeah.
worth of food we tried to give away to everybody and their mother. My gosh.
About got we were in a bad spot over in that something canyon, on the very top of the mountain where all the elk were. I'm not going to say the name, but we went down that
Oh,
little
yeah.
muddy hill.
Oh, yeah.
If it wasn't for that Wagoneer
Yeah, we probably- we'd probably
still do it.
If it wasn't for you when you first started sliding, going, I'm not driving
not
any
going
farther.
down that.
I'm like, let's go. What are we talking about?
Dude.
That was why we were going to go back there and
We'd
hunt, because
still
we
be
heard a
there right
bird.
now.
We heard a bird however
Way
many
down.
hours away.
We might have
but
been spending the
we
night out
heard
there
him.
for real.
Yeah.
Like, it was.
We'd got
We weren't
underneath
going
him.
anywhere.
if
We had
did.
no service. That no
Yeah,
service.
we-
You had to
we-
walk to the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
We would have still been digging that car out.
Yeah.
It was bad. But all in all, that trip was good. Anyway, let's get back to the story, though. Robbie, how did you break your toe again?
You know, just get excited. I don't. Turkey gobbles and
Oh,
Sometimes you're the turkey, and sometimes you kill the turkey, and
man.
sometimes
And
you're
the
the turkey.
funny part is
Well,
we had
I
a
killed
little
that turkey.
We had a little pep talk on the way out because I was like, man, I think there's 2.
well, you know,
I was like, Robbie, if 2 come in and you shoot one, just
Yeah.
sit back. We'll call. We'll try to pass
Get the gun to Josh. Yeah.
go. You know,
So
go.
yeah, it just completely went out the window.
You can't, and you can't hear that either
go.
on video. But Chance and I are in the background, literally yelling at him. Chance is really
Oh,
yelling,
man.
"Robbie, sit the fuck down, Robbie!" And he's just phew, hey dudes flying off, just sending it.
I remember having that conversation, and then at some point, Josh told me, he's like, "If you can get a shot, just take it, and don't worry about me." And when I heard "don't worry about me," it must have went like, "Don't really worry about me and kill the turkey."
That doesn't mean when there's 2 other
Yeah.
longbeards behind the
No, it
one
was
you
just
shoot
one.
at. Okay,
was
one,
one.
whatever.
There's a
and
big
a
discussion
Jake.
we've had for a long time.
When that you forget completely that we could potentially kill another one. That means
Yeah.
if there's only one, like, don't worry about him, or if the other ones are hung up, don't worry about it. They were strutting behind him like 30 yards.
Yeah.
Honestly, kind of went blank. After he shot, I don't know what the other 2 did. I mean, were
Oh,
they,
I never.
They,
yeah,
they
I-
were kind of. Would they have come in? I don't know. Maybe.
We never gave him an opportunity because
Well,
Robbie
yeah,
was.
we'll never know.
well, as
right
soon as
at him.
Robbie stood up and fell, I picked the whole tripod up, and I was like moving the tripod to the right, trying to get around this bush. I didn't even look at the other 2.
Yeah,
There was one point we were climbing that ridge, and Josh looks back at me and he opens his water, and whatever I said, you better put that water down and turn around, because if that turkey shows up, you're going to be drinking and it's going to go boom, and you're going to be like, what the? Because Robbie is not going to wait.
No.
So you better hurry it up. They came in on a string, though.
Yeah,
There's a whole flock of turkeys.
That was a flock.
Tell you what would have been a cool spot to kill was where we went and we about stepped on that rattlesnake.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
With all that white rock back in there.
It looked like
A
Mount
lot of
Rushmore
elk
down in
sign
there.
back there.
Huh?
A lot of elk sign back there.
Well, we
boy.
walked up that big hill,
Mhm.
and it was like, I don't even know what they would call that, like a wallow or some. I mean, like the
Yeah.
whole side of that hill was just
Yeah.
beat down, and then it was muddy at the bottom.
Well, the elk were destroying that part of that.
Oh, smoking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, smoking it. What's the agenda tomorrow? We going after the roosted bird, and then
Yeah,
We're-
we'll slip in early on him. Try to get within 200. We know about where he's at. We don't know exactly, but we know the general block of woods he's in. So we'll
I mean,
slip in there and get on the east side of him because he went west from this afternoon, so we know hopefully he'll go back east.
Yeah, the Kenyan ran a mile in about five minutes. So in theory, he's got a long ways to go tomorrow morning to get back to where he came from. So
He's all by himself. He did gobble, so
Yeah.
I mean, in theory, he should be
I've
pretty
never-
vocal in the morning.
yeah, and I want to add that as well to this. Everybody is on Instagram and whatever else. Florida's on fire, killing it, loving it. That's the first
Chance is
turkey.
like, true.
It's true.
I mean, we've killed a few, but
Yeah.
they haven't been doing it dirty.
It was
I mean,
just
it's
like being in the
been
right
kinda-
place at the right time in that situation.
Yeah.
Have y'all noticed a change in conditions since last week, other than just pressure on public ground or private or whatever it might be?
I mean, it definitely.
We haven't really heard too many birds as a whole this year. I mean,
And with the
We-
Were we deer hunting when we heard those two?
what-
Was that the end of deer, like the end
that
of deer,
was
like early December?
Yeah, that was.
Or were we
early. That
hog
was-
hunting?
No, we were deer hunting. It was December like 6th.
Yeah, we did a bunch of work to a
turkeys
spot, and
strutting
these two
and-
longbeards showed up in there on camera. And Robbie and I went in there one day. We were deer hunting. It was like the end of season, and they flew down. Whole flock
Strutted.
flew down, strutted, gobbled.
half-ass gobbled. but gobbled.
Yeah, he was 40 yards. You can barely hear him. But I mean, we were like, oh boy. And I mean, we have seen. There's a lot of the property is doing great.
there's birds
wise.
around. They're just not too
pop-
fired. I mean, even
yeah.
those birds that you roosted the other day in the morning that you had gobbling. I went there the next morning, same exact spot,
Yeah.
and never heard a peep.
inconsistent.
The population's here, but the temperature of the turkeys are not.
Oh, this.
Not
I
where
mean,
they
it could
need
be
to
one of
be.
those things where, like, obviously this year, March 1st. I mean, I know the way that fluctuation. This is early, the earliest we're able to ever turkey hunt here. But I mean, it could be like a next week or the week after. But I say that everybody's saying how on fire Florida is, and we've got a buddy that's 6 miles up the road and sends us videos of 6 gobbling their heads off at dark all night long, and we're fighting and pleading to get one to gobble first thing in the morning.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully tomorrow
I
that'll
think we've
change.
heard what a total of 25 gobbles in the
Yeah,
past.
we've been deer
2
hunting
days.
turkeys.
Yeah.
Us three.
If
Yeah.
If
I mean, I guess
if
you kind of
25
have too, but
Yeah, I mean, we got lucky
but
in the
you've been in
first
the
one.
game.
Just seen them in the road. We were able to set up on them real quick and kill them. And the other two, they were just using that field that they're always in, and we just set up. And the one gobbled one time, and they kind of came in like deer, not strutting, not gobbling, kind of just feeding or moseying around in the field, scratching up a little bit, and we were able to kill them. But I mean, as far as the exciting, strutting, fighting, drumming, it's
Well, yeah,
we
I
haven't
mean-
had it.
You had those
Yeah,
two
there's-
fight, which was kind of cool.
We had
But,
those two fight, yeah. That which was nice. That was earlier in the morning, but the day
it-
before, but.
But they didn't act like after they fought, because didn't you have a strutting decoy, and then they turned around and just
Yeah, once
basically
they
walked off?
left the field, because we didn't have a decoy at the time, we just wanted to kind of play it out.
Could just be brothers fighting.
I put a strutter out, and then they came back out about an hour later and saw it and just turned around and walked away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask that question. Would you guys, I mean, obviously the goal at the end of the day is just to kill a turkey straight up. But do you feel like less, like in that situation of killing them, do you feel less, like,
excited.
I guess excited is the right word, but like less
Surprised.
accomplished?
100%.
Yeah.
They're not strutting, they're not gobbling, they're not doing it. It's
It's just It's
you might as well hunt them
It's
in the
just
fall.
being in the right place at the right time. There you go. That's a good way to put it. Might as well
Yeah.
just hunt them in the fall. That's a
Yeah.
very, very good way to put it. Yeah.
yeah, definitely not my favorite way of killing a turkey, of just letting it walk down the road
Yeah.
and shooting it. Like especially if they haven't gobbled.
I've probably spent more time in a ground blind today and yesterday than I have in the last.
10 years.
We set
Yeah.
till like 11:30 yesterday morning.
I
And
mean,
then-
that's the hard thing with that though. Is just like that. Chance and his dad are done. They shot 3.
That's it.
The script could have been completely flipped. We could have been done, and they could have killed none.
Yeah.
Doing the same thing. It's just
It's just the luck of the draw.
yeah. Or the unluck of the draw when Josh comes into town.
could be it.
That too.
Could also be that
It's
every
your
year I
fault.
come, it's the first 2 days, 3 days
Yeah.
of season.
Yeah, but I mean, we had when you guys doubled. I mean,
That was the first morning, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was
Yeah, it
opener.
it was nice.
I think
That
that
was
was the only year out of fifth year
Mm-hmm.
that we've killed on the first day.
That's nice.
Mm.
Monkey off the back first morning. That's nice. Breakfast by 9.
Breakfast.
When
Because the first year we killed last day, I about had to move my flight.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
Yep.
Second year was that.
Second year
the
was
double.
that year. Then my dad killed the day after, or was it the same afternoon? I think it was the day after.
That was the day after because it
Sunday afternoon.
poured
He
rain.
killed on the road, the long shot.
Yeah.
And we ran after.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and he blew out his crock.
Something about them shoes. Blew
Yeah.
out the Crocs, blew out the Hey Dudes. Let's get some
If you're
cleats
not
on these
turkey
fellas.
hunting in boots, you're not doing it right. You're gonna blow a tire.
Blow a tire,
year
break a toe.
Let's see. So year 3 was
Is year 3 me?
I think that was the
Was
year.
4
the
was
year,
last year.
Eucalyptus
The year
trees.
my dad killed.
Your dad killed
The
on
single
the
single
south end
on
of
the
that
field.
plot.
Yeah.
So this is year 6.
Oh wow.
Holy moly!
So
And then last
so
year-
you
and
were
then-
year
and then you-
4.
you
Year
killed.
5 was a goose egg. Yikes.
Last year. Hey, we've got footage and turkeys have died, which is better than last year. I mean, we don't. I
Last
wouldn't say
year
we
was
have
like-
an episode. We were talking about that earlier.
That was a
but
gut punch
last year
leaving
was
camp
rough.
last year. I was like,
Last year was
because I
rough.
left camp, I get to the airport and I'm like texting you like the whole time, like, dude, I feel like I need to come back.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to leave. I need to come
And then
back.
I went off on public on Wednesday in 6:45.
Well, the reason I was wanting to come back is because you had that bird show up on your camera at like
In that
6
food
o'clock.
plot. Yeah, late.
well, no, because Chance is an instigator.
Well, I
Because
get that
anytime
too, but
that happens,
that
he goes,
bird showed
he goes,
up
oh,
late.
just change your flight and come back. I'll turn around right now.
I almost did
telling
it.
you.
I almost did it.
I drove back. I drove back the next morning and hunted.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then when you texted me at like 9 o'clock, you're like,
Nothing.
dude, you didn't miss nothing. I was like, okay.
Thank God.
I thought he would be dead by 7.
I swear for serious hunters or guys who hunt a lot, FOMO is like I think that was that drum outside. I think FOMO is what like that's the difference between like
Oh,
a
yeah. I get
it
serious
bad.
hunter or a guy who's successful and kills a
Yeah.
lot to the one who doesn't. The one who doesn't like in that opportunity will be like, oh my God, I'm gonna absolutely hate myself if he goes in there tomorrow morning. So therefore, that's why they are. Whereas
Yeah.
other guys are like, I'll get him next time.
Yeah, yeah.
You never know when the last next time will be.
Definitely a sore loser when it comes to not killing turkeys.
Yeah.
We can throw a plug in for Robbie here. Tell us a little bit about Blackwing cutting calls.
It's going. Started what? 2, 3? No, 3. How
No,
long
because
has it been?
the year they doubled.
That was the
I
first
had
year?
one of your hack job tape cuts in my mouth at that time.
that was brutal. I was cutting calls off of back of a Manila folder. I
So
had
what was that?
traced
That
out.
was three,
I said
3
to-
years?
I said to Robbie, I'm like, if you're gonna get serious and try and sell these to like anybody, and I mean anybody other than people that know you, you got to get a tape cutter. And he's like, man, I don't know, it's pretty expensive, whatever. I'm like, you're gonna do better being able to just show like a call
Yeah.
that looks legitimate, other than like, hey, you want to buy this?
Yeah.
No,
No,
I'm good, thanks.
I look back at pictures and I'm like, what the hell was going on? You know.
Well,
But
I mean, based on the
Gotta
press,
start somewhere though.
like you just said, like, oh, this is an original press. It was literally looked
it's
like
a 3D
like a ruler.
It's from Ricky Joe Bishop. It's a 3D printed press with no, like, there's hash marks, no gauge. Like, there's a gauge, but it's just hash marks. There's no numbers on it, so you don't know exactly how much you're putting tension. So you're kind of guesstimating on like, you know, what's going on. But now I've got a Thad Bright press, and I mean it.
What did you say you spent on that one? About 10 grand?
No, hell no.
With the best calls in the nation?
No, but no, it's been what, 4 years now? I think 4 or 5 years.
This year we doubled.
2020,
3 or
was
4
it-
years.
That's 4 years.
Was it 2020?
'Cause that was
or
year-
2021.
No,
No, 3 years.
that was year 2.
Because doubled.
No, that was year 2.
Was that year 2?
Yeah, because
Oh,
year,
yeah. Year 3
one,
was my dad's single.
yeah,
Is that the only one we killed on year 3?
yeah, yeah.
Jeez, it's all running together. It's almost like we need to like film this stuff
God
and
damn.
document it.
Plug.
Well, hopefully year
Link,
6
link,
will,
link, link.
will win up with at least 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, three's our weekend record, if you will.
Yeah, but number 1 didn't get filmed, so I think we're still at 2.
Fail.
Yeah,
Chance.
well, it is kind of nice though to not have a football team running around trying to kill a turkey. Being
Yeah,
able to
splitting
split
up,
up.
splitting up's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, less people the
Get
better
a little
for
mobile.
sure.
Robbie, how can people buy your calls?
Instagram is the easiest way. That's really the only business I do. I don't do Facebook or anything like that for Blackwing. Instagram. Shoot me a message on there, and
At Blackwing Game Calls.
yep, Blackwing Games. I think it's Blackwing _ game calls or
Really, you didn't look that up before you
boy.
got on
Here
the
we go,
podcast.
here we
You
go. I
couldn't
got
go
you,
right
Rob,
on.
I
There's a
got
huge
you.
guys
He
giving
created
you a
the
huge,
account. Come
giving you a
on.
huge plug. Whatever
Come
else is.
on.
I think maybe it's an underscore. Maybe
Yeah, it is
not.
underscore. Blackwing
Blackwing
underscore
underscore game
Oh, I
calls.
didn't know that either.
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Message old Roberto over here.
Get yourself a hat and some stickers
Get some
too.
hat stickers and some calls.
Just wait till April or May because he's going to be busy till then.
The man's slaving right now though. He's at turkey camp, relaxing on a Sunday. He's cutting calls.
Yeah, got to catch up on some orders. It's been a busy week before season, trying to get camp done and scout. Have to catch up.
I didn't know if there was a whole lot of relaxing today. I mean, we did chip.
There hasn't
and
been much relaxing
I
in the
mean,
whole trip.
fish,
There
yeah.
never is.
No.
I mean, we hit a 5-gallon bucket of golf balls into the pond.
Caught some
so, I mean,
fish.
Besides
Yeah,
the
I
year we
wouldn't call that
doubled.
relaxing though. My back is freaking killing me.
It's like when I go to Cypress Bend, I don't relax. It's like I feel like there's always something
Yeah.
to do. Hey, go put batteries in cameras, put
Yeah,
corn
man.
out.
Yeah.
Go clean up this, clean up that, fix this. It's just
sweep that big old shop of yours.
yeah. Well, it's like you come over here. It's like this thing just got done like a week ago.
Oh my gosh.
Still not even done. I mean,
Well,
there's still
no,
some
there's
stuff
still-
to
yeah,
do.
we gotta-
Friday,
There's a lot.
you guys got
Yeah.
here, and it was like I did stuff all day, and then Josh shows up, and I'm looking at it in here, and I'm like, this is not okay. I've got so much still that I need to get done in here. And then finally, when the shower head got put in, the damn shower wall's not even all the way finished, but I'm like, hey, are we going to get any water on this? No, I don't think so. All right, we'll get to it next week.
It'll work.
Well, it's clutch though. Like Wally's a plumber, came in here, just had the shower heat, the water heater, the shower head, sink, toilet,
Yep,
turned the water on.
yep.
Robbie's a full-time electrician now.
Yeah.
Part-time call maker.
I don't know. Yeah. It's hard.
Yeah, Robbie. I should be able to do all that electrical work. Every box and every wire he's laid, I've waited for when he flips that breaker for the whole thing to just go up in flames. So far, we're good.
It ain't
We
happening
didn't.
yet.
We didn't have these lights.
Yeah, thank God we got
2 nights ago.
We got firefighter Chance to
That's it, dude.
just in
Put the
case.
fire out. Yeah, big bonfire was going on the other night, and homeboy
Bonfire,
I had to go
Flame
investigate real
thrower.
quick.
runs down to the end of camp thinking he's got to save
I
someone's
don't
life.
blame him, dude. Had
Well,
a
let's
flamethrower.
be honest. It wasn't a bonfire. He was using a flamethrower to light a tree on fire. So
Yeah, he did burn up his
a
whole
little
lake
different.
bed.
It's Florida stuff.
when embers were going 50 feet in the air, I was like, is this someone's camp?
Chance is down there asking if he's got a permit for that burn.
Fire inspector.
I'm going to
Chance.
have to report you to the city, sir. I'm sorry.
Oh,
that's funny.
boy.
We're at 33 minutes. Anything else?
What's something else we're going to talk about?
Keep sending it.
Oh, fire stuff. Didn't you want to talk about? Or do you didn't want to
We'll,
talk
we'll
about?
save that for a rainy day.
we don't need any rainy days around here. We'll be in a deer stand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it's raining, we're deer hunting because
Yeah. Or duck hunting.
it is awfully dry right
Or
now.
turkey hunting like last year, and we are in the deer stand.
Oh,
Yeah.
You should have asked.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's another good story. We could talk about that.
That's a story.
Should have asked GHG.
That's
to
33
send,
minutes in itself.
Send floating turkey decoys
Yeah.
last year.
Oh my god!
You got any full size
Great
or full body
monsoon.
floaters?
Y'all are gonna have to like fill me in on it. I blanked out a little on the whole day, the hunt, and whatever. But we ended up in a deer stand because in this rain,
Well,
dude, it blew in and like
Chance-
quick. Got
yeah,
on us.
chances side by side. I mean,
Oh yeah.
how many
broke
times
down.
did
I
it break
forgot
down on
about
us?
that.
4 times. And of course,
Yeah, it was it was a bad connection somewhere. We couldn't find it. The bike kept shutting down, and then we made it to the field. We hunted, and then we were walking back to the bike, and she wouldn't start. It was getting dark, and then it got real dark once the clouds came over the top. Started pouring down.
we're calling people.
The wind's ripping.
Wally's not here, and we're calling. Chances on the phone with him. Everybody's phone's dying. I'm looking behind us, and I keep looking. I'm like, boy, we're gonna have to figure something out because this storm is coming quick. And then, sure enough, I mean, I think every one of us had about a 4-inch rainfall on our
Ugh.
heads, and then finally it was like, because it started to get cold too.
Freezing.
And it was to the point where we were like,
Yeah, it was
"This is
cold, it
this
was
is
windy, it
this
was
is
dark.
not good." We looked at the clump of eucalyptus and like, should we go get in there? And then somebody was like, "We got a deer stand right here somewhere." I mean, it took us 15 minutes to find it because of how dark
Mind
it
you, this
was.
is not our deer stand.
No,
So
Thanks, man.
yeah.
so yeah. So now we're sliding through the woods, pouring rain, slipping, just
Carrying
terrible
a big
conditions. Carrying a
cooler full of
cooler.
food.
Yeah, carrying a cooler because we were chasing. I mean, we didn't kill anything last year. We were chasing tail, and we went through 4 or 5 packs of sandwich meat and
we
2
definitely
loaves of bread, and
We hunted hard last year.
yeah, we
So
did.
Last year, you
Cards
guys.
did not
But
fall.
also for the people who don't know Chance is like it'll be fine kind of guy.
Yeah.
So after the 4th time it shut off, I'm like, do you think whatever? And he goes, it'll be fine. when we ran out in the mud hole where we were over our boots and we had to push it out of the hole and then it started back up. It'll be fine.
It'll be all right.
And
Typical
then
Chan's response. It'll be fine.
yeah, I'm not worried about it. It'll be fine.
We actually talked about it today on the way, and that bike has 6,500 miles on it.
Does it?
Yep.
I
All
feel-
from here.
I feel like we've put that on ours this year.
Yeah, we've
We've blown out an axle, blown out a windshield,
blown a belt,
blown a belt,
melted some wires.
melted some wires.
I don't think it ain't blowing. It's a turkey.
Yeah.
Oh, you're funny.
Maybe tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Fingers crossed.
Could be a big day tomorrow.
Could be.
I think tomorrow. I have high hopes. I have high hopes. for
Honestly,
sure.
I was saying, like, I think I said to you, but I was saying to Josh, like, I feel better about tomorrow
the birds
than
are
I
here.
did opening day. Though I wanted to feel super whatever about opening day. I mean, it was 2 days before, and like in the listening, whatever, I said a couple times, like, I don't feel confident, and unfortunately, my non-confidence came into play. But
Yeah.
today, I mean, we saw more turkeys, got responses from turkeys, killed turkeys, and we have a better understanding for tomorrow. When do you have to leave? 5 o'clock?
Plane leaves at 7:50, so I need to leave here.
You got
Shoot.
pre-check?
No, I got to check my gun.
You gotta leave here about like what?
You still that doesn't have to do the
4:30?
pre-check. I mean, you just
No, I don't have
You don't
pre-check.
have
4:30. You think you gotta leave here?
I think it's like 45 minutes from here to there.
Oh, that's not bad. Where you
But
flying?
the only problem
Fort
is
Myers.
75.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah,
75 could
Yeah.
be
Traffic.
flip of going.
Especially
Yeah.
Monday at that time.
Ooh, yeah.
That can be ugly.
But that'll probably be going north. That'll be ugly though.
Yeah, so we pretty much have till like 2 something tomorrow. 3.
I mean,
4
depends
if
how
needed.
fast you want to pack your bags.
I mean, if we come back to eat lunch or something, I could
Pack
Yeah.
your
pack
bag.
up. And
I was
just be
kind of
ready.
thinking that too, because I mean, fingers crossed we come back and I've
Bring
got
enough.
30 eggs and 4 packs of bacon in that refrigerator, and we have not had an opportunity to do any of it. I would
No,
love
we've
to
been
come
eating
back here
lunch every
tomorrow
day.
and be able to cook that up, because then we don't have to worry about nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Back here by 9 with 3 tags filled.
Shoot.
That'd be nice.
Yeah,
It's highly possible.
No, it's very possible.
Highly possible.
It's,
I mean,
it
it's
is Monday
it's a
tomorrow.
Monday. There's a lot less traffic on property. Turkeys will be able to cool down a little bit. Opening weekend's always tough, no matter where you go.
Check. See what the weather's doing for tomorrow.
What's the pressure going to be tomorrow?
What was it today? 30?
It was 30.2,
2, but it was rising.
yeah, so
in the
what
morning.
it'll
I wouldn't say that had a
Fortunately.
major effect. I didn't feel like when they hit the ground they did anything anyways, other than get shot. That
yeah,
one.
somebody shot one.
Yeah. Congrats to whoever
Yeah.
shot that turkey this morning out from in front of us.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little warmer than tomorrow, but we'll be all right.
And midday, what's the temperature in the morning? 50 something.
Low 59. This morning was 52.
Be warm.
That first morning was cold.
Yeah.
That was a cold, rainy
You guys,
ride.
yeah, we took the truck, so we were kind of chilling, but
Oh, yeah? And then you killed one, huh?
yeah.
Sounds like you were talking about our struggles this weekend. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
this
need to go
guy's-
ahead and exit stage left on this conversation.
We almost had 3 the first morning.
But what
Suckers
happened?
were out there. Well, the 2 came in. They just started, instead of worrying about the ladies at the other end of the field, they were just over there fighting. Kicked a couple holes in each other, and then they just wandered off.
You almost had 3. We almost hunted till 3.
yeah. We've seen. We've seen.
We
a lot of
probably would
turkeys.
have had Brittany not come to bring birthday cake and presents for me. We probably would have. I think that was the only real reason that we left.
Yeah. Dustin's birthday opening day.
Yeah.
He went for the
Wow.
birthday bird.
Mm.
And that birthday bird kicked his ass.
I mean,
Got some bunt cake out of the deal.
Yeah,
I
I
got
mean-
a bunt cake, but not a turkey.
yeah, no, not a turkey. Brittany's asked me for the last 4 years, or since we've been together, 5 years, whatever it's been now, what I wanted for my birthday, and said to kill a turkey on my birthday. All I did was sit crushed in a ground blind
Smushed like
on
a can of
a
sardines.
chair made for a 5-year-old with my knees in my
That-
damn chin for
That-
for 12 hours on my birthday, and then I ate some cake and ate some
They
pulled pork.
They went there and slept.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Woke up, went right back to it.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna change, put some shorts on, and walk inside, laid on the
Zonk.
bed a little bit. Sage and Bentley jumped up in there. Josh goes, "You putting shorts on?" Huh? I'm like, yeah, I just kind of whatever. Next thing I remember was, hey, you gonna get up? We gotta go. And I'm like, oh, All right, time to get after it. Let's do this. Go back and eat my knees one more time. I mean,
we were squished like sardines in there.
yeah.
You ready for bed, Chance?
Oh, yeah.
Sleepy Chance.
9:30 is
You
time.
slept in every morning.
I feel like
You're
every
still
you know,
sleeping when we leave. How is it that you're so tired? It's a firefighter schedule. Work for about 45 minutes, sleep in a recliner, watch TV,
eat some ho-hos.
eat some ho-hos. There's a ho-ho plug. Here we go.
The jokes are rolling, but these boys woke up early and still ain't killed a damn thing. Box of Little Debbie's is about it. Luckily, there ain't no Tim Hortons around here.
Yeah,
Oh,
Timmy Ho's be
man.
getting
Tim Hortons
smacked.
would be just getting
Bucket of Timbits and a large iced coffee.
2 large iced
Two,
coffees.
yeah.
That's what we should do next time we go back there, Robbie, and do some more work. We should call Tim Hortons and open a franchise next to the ground blind so we could
Good Lord.
excuse me, ma'am, can I get a,
Can I get a bucket of Timbits?
large iced vanilla
Where's it,
coffee and a
birth-
bucket of Timbits?
That place
Birthday
is
cake
good.
ones,
Oh, yeah.
The birthday cake ones are.
Those fire.
That was good.
What's that sandwich? The
Farmer's wrap?
Farmer's. Oh,
And then the
Wrap.
grilled
Farmer's
chicken
wrap
wrap.
and
Tim
Oh,
Hortons is legit, dude. I'll give him that. I actually flew to Colorado last week, and when we landed, I looked up Tim Hortons, hoping there would be one there.
No.
That's all
Nope.
Dutch Bros out there, isn't it?
There was Dutch Bros.
What? The Annihilator?
The
Or the double penetrator?
double penetrator.
oh man,
This is absolutely
good
not
times.
appropriate for the podcast, but we're telling the story.
Yeah.
that's fine.
Totally appropriate.
All right. Well, that was
Utah.
when we all
Utah.
went to Utah. So we've already talked about a total
The
of
trip.
9 hours of sleep and
This was before
20
we went to
hours
the
of
Red
driving. No, this is on the way to the
This is on the way to the
airport.
airport.
This is
and
on the way
back.
to the airport.
Yeah,
To the
yeah.
airport?
To the airport.
I could have sworn it was on the
Nope.
way.
No, it was on the way
Nope.
to the airport.
No, it was way to the
the
airport
last
because the
day.
only way that he got away with that is because I was just mentally smoked.
Penetrated.
Yeah, penetrated.
I could have sworn that.
He goes,
Oh, you know what?
Yeah. I was like, what is that coffee called? And Chance from the
No,
back.
restart.
Chance from
We gotta set this. We gotta set the stage for it. So we pull up to Dutch Bros. It's like a stand, and there's this
Yeah.
chick out there taking our order, and she's
Yeah.
just like this innocent
some
little girl standing
sweet,
there.
innocent, just
She ain't
I'm sure
innocent
she's a
no
nice
more.
high school, probably dual enrolled student who was.
She's got her iPad ready
Yeah.
to take our order, and you were ordering, right? Chance?
No, I was actually
no,
in the back
you were
seat.
you were ordering
Yeah.
You were driving.
Well,
for everybody.
but this was for your drink, and you were like, What's that drink?"
no,
And-
it was me.
Okay.
Yeah,
He-
Dustin was
you were
ordering. I was in
ordering
the back.
Yeah,
They have a drink there called the Annihilator.
yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it's
I kind of
called.
want to look
It's
it up,
actually the
honestly.
Annihilator.
Well, anyways, Dustin goes, "I'll have the what's it called?" And I'm like, "Double penetrator." And Dustin
was-
goes, "A double penetrator,"
I thought-
and we just lose our freaking mind.
I thought Chance said it. You said it.
Just lose our mind.
Oh,
and
man.
and this girl's just stone
Just
faced,
standing there.
just
Just
looking at us, and
no-
we can't even
Which I-
talk. I'm about to throw up, crying. I couldn't order
I
the rest
said
of
it.
the time.
I said it
Oh,
twice
man.
because I was like, "Oh yeah, the double penetrator." I was like, "That's what it is, right? Double penetrator." And the three of them are just dying, and I was like, it took me like 15 seconds, and I was like, "Oh dear God." And then I was like, "I'm sorry,"
My friends
She was
are
like,
assholes.
the Annihilator," and I was like,
Oh,
"Yeah,
man.
that's it."
That
And
is what it is. I just had
The
to look it
Annihilator?
up.
Yeah.
Robbie
Yeah.
broke his toe. I didn't get to kill a bird, and Dustin wants a double penetrator.
Yeah.
On the
You
way
know
to the
what?
airport.
My toe hurt for like 6 months after that.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what happens when you kick a rock when you're wearing a piece of fabric over your
good
foot.
times. Good times.
Where's the next trip?
Texas.
Texas,
I need
potentially.
Potentially. Win.
that wind.
Whoa, win Johnson.
Win
Thought you
Johnson.
meant win. I'm like
No, not win.
probably April.
Win. Win.
Mississippi in 2 weeks.
Mm.
Going there to Brazos with Mr. T. Brizzle, Taylor Braley himself.
You're
There's
gonna
no
edit
such
this, right?
thing. There's no such thing as with Mr. T. Brady.
I'm like, what are we talking about here?
Oh,
A lot
man.
of bleeping out of this part.
At this
And
point, the podcast is done. Double penetrator, the just champ of America.
Literally.
Yeah,
I'd love to bring him down here one year, but
should. He would eat this up, but you better.
Yeah,
not let him carry a
he'd
gun.
eat up my 3 tags in about fucking 3
no,
shells.
And you'd eat up some pants jumping them fences.
We'd just be out there hitting golf balls, and like it'd get quiet around here, and you can't find him, and he's like out there.
Boom!
Oh,
Yeah.
Boom! Hey, bring 2 more of them tags. I got 2 more over here.
killed the camp
Oh,
pet.
boy.
He's got old two-toned. He's got his shotgun's called two-tone. It's max 5, and he takes his stock off and puts a black stock pistol grip on it for turkey
Oh my
hunting.
God, guys, a trip.
Shaved off serial number. Does
Shaved
he
off-
turkey hunt in them same boots he wore to Canada? Is every Snapchat he sends me
Yes,
today he's fishing?
He does.
Same ropers.
He does.
Same ropers.
He does.
That man was
And
tying boots.
if you've looked at the rubber on the bottom of them things, they're at a 45-degree angle. They got them lean on me. I mean, they are not flat at all. Literally crappie fishing. Who wears ropers crappie fishing?
not me.
Flip flops, hey dudes,
Bear
maybe some
shoes.
extra tufts, some
Haitian hitters.
Some Husker Doos.
I didn't know if we were
Husker
gonna them weep wop woes.
Weep wop woes.
boy.
Oh, hell.
Good times.
We need a cane sponsorship for next
That
year's
would be
turkey hunt.
nice.
I mean, they got camo ones, but the damn bottom of them
they
is white.
They ain't gonna flip off like them Crocs do. They're already in 4-wheel. Ready to
Them
go.
Haitian
Them
hitters.
got the 4-wheel drive.
That's an Anthony Maniotis.
Just don't wear socks, and you can walk right through the swamp with them.
Yeah.
No problem.
No thanks. No
Oh,
problem.
I did that the other day. Dustin was pulling into some community, and I heard the guy, no problem. And I f***ing said it through.
No,
and he
the
was,
guy asked like, "Oh, where are you going?" And as soon as he heard that, of course, through my truck, and Robbie is at 20 because we're talking about big stuff. Oh yeah, no problem. And I'm like, whoa. I'm not even through the gate yet, and this guy's probably like, "Oh, good job, asshole."
What a putt.
Who won this?
Shoot.
Some
random
no-name?
kid, yeah. Blankenship.
It wasn't Bridgman.
Mm-mm.
So you're telling me he came back from?
Dude, he came out of nowhere. He made the cut by 1 stroke and won the tournament by 2, and he shot 19, or I think he shot 19 under.
All it takes is a day to get hot, just like tomorrow. Them turkeys will be pow,
Tomorrow's the day.
unless you're chance.
God, I hope so, dude. I hope tomorrow's the day.
I mean, we said whatever else. You heard a good amount this morning.
This guy won.
Oh, we had a lot of action this morning.
Highsmith.
Oh,
Yeah.
a little far off from Blankenship.
Dude, I don't know what's going on.
that's way
Oh, that
far.
mosquito on the TV's in the perfect spot.
Yeah, he is.
That's them damn blind mosquitoes. They're all in the bathroom.
Dude, there's about 10,000 in the corner of that screen right there.
That's because they're trying to get into the light. We need bug zappers.
Bug zappers and spray foam.
We done? I guess.
I think we're done.
Bedtime.
Final day tomorrow. I'm headed to the airport tomorrow afternoon, so we got like tomorrow morning and a few hours after lunch. And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. We got 3 down. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have
6.
total of 6. Fingers crossed.
I'm hoping for you just kill one or
Yeah, I'm just
some better filming footage of one being killed, or more filming footage of one being killed, I should say, so we can, or you can string something together.
Yeah. We'll do the best we can. You never know. So you just go.
Get a if you slow the frames per second down on the video Chance got today, you can get
You don't need to slow it down.
about 2 minutes of in focus bush, and then about 2 minutes of turkey and stump busting at the same time.
Hey,
hey, turkey died. That's all that
Hey,
matters.
yeah.
had 2 dead turkeys.
Turkey
Double
died in a
beard.
stump.
3 turkeys, 4 beards, and the 3 of us are
Zip.
0 for 0 on both.
What is that saying?
Oh God.
Come on, Robbie.
Oh God.
How did,
Oh God. Here we go.
was it sometimes you get the turkey and
Nope.
No.
I think that was it.
Talking about the bulls on the top of the hill.
The what?
The felony?
Should run down there and those cows.
All right. Well, this one's getting cut too. I thought we were gonna have like a little closure here,
That's
but
not how it goes.
No,
cows.
Something like that, right?
No, not really.
Are you
From 3
bringing the
miles
410
away.
tomorrow?
Do you have your gun?
No.
Did your dad take
He
it?
took it.
It's not his gun. It's Wally's gun.
Oh yeah. What happened to your gun?
What happened? Get stolen, didn't it?
The guy that
sure
he
did.
stole them shoes from stole his shotgun.
Fair trade.
He took the gun.
You want? I have. Here you go.
I mean, I guess we're shooting 410. That was the original plan, but you
Yikes.
you said that to me like, oh,
Yeah. Why not?
Your gun overthrowing a minority government somewhere down south right now.
here's the
Or in a
problem.
gang.
How many guns do we have here? Just your two?
Well, I've got my 20 gauge. I shot it once the other day.
There's a 410 right there. I told
There's
you it's
another
good
No,
at
that doesn't
40.
do us any good
Why?
because it's the same as mine.
Boom, boom.
They're
light
dual welded
enough.
410s. Just
Yeah.
boom, boom, done.
Say hello to my little 410.
Call that an 820. What's a half order
What?
from Canada? How many's in a half order?
Oh God. How many comes in? How many
No,
comes in the full
What
order?
about the full?
12.
How about a half?
How about a half?
No, it was like a dozen. Said a dozen. You said what's half a dozen or something like that.
It was him.
No, it was a half order.
It was a half order.
order.
Yeah. What's a half
Someone
order?
asked for a half order of like wings. It was like a 6. I was like, oh, how many come with a full order?
Yeah. How about the full order?
Or Boston Pizza.
Oh God.
Funny story.
that is a Boston pizza.
We were in.
Lowest service of all time.
It-
Yeah, Boston.
Oh, that
Pizza.
place,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
Boston pizza.
There was
Yeah, the other
nobody
place.
there.
What was the other place we went to?
That place was not bad.
yeah,
Like
what-
that good atmosphere there.
Yeah.
It was weird atmosphere for me though.
Better
Didn't
than
know if it-
Boston
I
Pizza.
feel
Yeah.
no, but I feel like
It was like the 1978 grill or something like it was
Yeah,
19 something.
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like it was weird that we were accepted in there because when you walked in, it wanted to be like a 5-star restaurant, and
No,
Boston
definitely
Pizza's
not.
like,
But
all right,
there
we
was-
walk in, and then it wasn't.
What?
Like when you walked in, it was like
You
it
talking
looked
about
like
the
a
steakhouse
sports
place?
Yeah, it looked like a sports bar outside. And then you walked in, you're like,
There's just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
nobody
what's
there,
going
but the
on?
people that were there, like there was another table of hunters that
Yeah.
were with an outfitter.
well, hello. I mean,
Can't be picky when the place is empty.
Yeah.
Rubbing my bloody hands in the bathroom.
Got done cleaning 50 snows.
we could add that in before you guys go to bed. What was your first Canada experience like?
It's terrible.
Badass.
It's just a terrible experience.
Just-
Never go.
You really can't describe it until you're there. Like just the sheer amount of numbers that are just everywhere is insane.
Robbie said it 2 days ago. No, 2 weeks ago, week ago, a couple days ago. Robbie said if he was there, it was when we were talking. Oh, it was when we were all smushing the ground blind,
Yeah.
shoulder to shoulder. I could go there for a week or for a month or 10 days.
If I can go there for 10 days, I'll never duck hunting.
Yeah, I wouldn't hunt the entire Florida duck season.
Well, I actually
You
went
did?
there for 4 days
Yeah.
and didn't hunt the entire Florida season.
Yeah, but you also did that the year before. We went to Arkansas for 3 days and you didn't hunt the entire Florida duck
No,
season.
I hunted that year.
Yeah, because he ran
We
out.
hunted
He,
together.
he forgot about his reserve tank.
That's where you
So
shot
I
your
guess
band,
technically
guy.
you didn't duck hunt.
Yeah, but you didn't duck hunt.
No, he just
That
went on a
wasn't
nice
the only day.
You
early.
just dropped us off.
He went on a nice early airboat ride that morning, and that's about it.
I forgot about that.
We banged on him, and Chance's siphoning gas with a 1 liter water bottle out of our boat.
It's okay.
You know we're good people, Robbie and I. The amount of birds we watched that morning
Oh, that was
and just kept looking back at ourselves and said, what are we supposed to do? You want to talk about... He would have gone through a case of shells before he even got back to the... I mean, there was so many birds.
That was,
It
What were
was
they?
all blue wing.
Teal?
all teal. I mean, but it was like we were basically hunting in sawgrass that was like this couch. I mean, I turned around and I saw behind me and in front of me there was nothing. And it looked a little thicker in the morning at dark. And when we were done, we were like, oh my. But these birds were like
They're like
smacking me
mosquitoes.
in the back of the head. And
yeah,
then just
that was
right
when
there.
when I found those birds the day before. I remember calling you, being like,
bring all
"We
the guns
need
you know.
every
Didn't
gun
even
you
get-
can
didn't
find.
even get to pull the trigger. Just to
Bring
show
them all."
fur.
Oh.
And then Dustin killed the band.
I actually brought 2 guys from work that have never hunted before.
That's,
And that
They never left the boat.
They may never
To
hunt
be
again.
fair, there
Oh,
was
man.
3 guys that like hadn't really duck hunted because even the guy that we brought, I mean, we called a
Carson.
couple people and everyone was like, "Oh no, I can't," because it was a Tuesday.
Yeah, it was during
It was,
the week.
it was
like a
right
Tuesday.
It was a Tuesday or
We would have been fine as
before
long as your boat didn't
Thanksgiving.
blow up.
that's not my
Wreck It
fault.
Rob over
no,
here.
No.
Wreck
Here
It
we go.
Rob.
All right, touchy subject. We gotta cut it now.
We were at the boat ramp, and he was out here
No, it was
wrapping it up
not.
at 4 o'clock, trying to show off the motor. Wow, 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 wow! And I'm like, "What are you doing?" "Oh, I'm just warming her up." Yeah, blowing her up.
No, that was not my fault.
I'm with you, Rob. Don't worry.
That was not my fault.
So whose fault was it then? You can say it was mine.
The builder?
The fucking manufacturer.
Yeah,
Well, the boat had like 5 hours on it.
that's what happens when you buy a
19.
crate motor.
19 hours, and it said
Never
kaput.
know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Chance about ran us out of gas during gator season.
Oh, he did. Well,
Hey,
technically,
reserve tank.
technically he did not,
That's another.
because there is a
it'll
reserve
be-
tank.
It'll be fine moment.
It'll be all right.
Look at the
No,
gas.
100%.
It'll be all right.
I'll never forget Nate's face. You got a gas gauge? Yeah, this stick. And Nate was like, what?
Oh man.
Nate's literally, we're both holding on. You're filming, Chance is driving. And Nate looks across at me and was like, Are we joking? Are we kidding me right now? What the hell is going on?
Oh man.
You got to be kidding me.
God, that was another hunt that was down to the wire.
Yeah, that paid off. Yeah, that paid off.
Yeah.
The out
Chance
weird
just wanted
out-
bait.
The 6
He wanted to
footer.
go out there to the, what was that where those pylons are on that rim canal.
Yeah.
Sit out there with freaking
Chance and I about threw hands.
beef lung. Sit out there with beef lung and bait.
We almost fought because he wanted to sit on bait, and I'm like, "Yo, we got to fucking go and make something happen." And then he's upset because he wanted to sit on bait, so we come down the canal. I'm like, "Oh, I thought I saw something decent," and I'm like, "Yeah, he's right here by this clump. Like, just be easy." And I'm pitching on him. Chance of the skiff. Right through. I'm like, "What are you doing,
well,
dude?"
the guide service was there too. There was a
Yeah,
guide
yeah.
service and
Yeah.
their lines were out. And we were just like,
Yeah, we'll see you. Good luck. And I went down and 11-3, 11-5,
hate to see it.
11-5.
Coffee table.
Coffee table. Coffee table. More like dinner table.
Yeah, it is a dinner table.
Yeah,
for
that was
6 people.
when he first came up and rolled. That's when I realized it wasn't a little 4-footer.
Yeah, you could tell.
And Dustin was just like
Chance is
helpless
like,
over there on his little
I'm literally
boat
sitting on the
floating
skiff.
around.
I'm like, hey, what do you guys want me to do? Let's move.
Oh,
Let's
that's
do whatever.
right. He's drifted away.
Chance is,
Hey, who do you need? Who do you need?
and Chance is over here thinking it's literally an 8-footer. Like, he's talking to the camera. Yeah, so we just hooked up. Yeah, you know, I don't know how good he is. We'll see. And then his head comes up. and everyone's
Holy
like,
shit!
Oh my God. And I'm like, hello. I was saying that from the very get-go.
Oh man, yeah, he got me. That's when things started.
We got him.
nerve wracking.
How about when we had Keith down and we're sitting on a gator and here comes Chance putting down the canal and he kind of just like
Yeah, Chance
just
asked
looks
me.
at
He
us
goes,
Were
like-
y'all
"How was-
hunting? Were y'all hunting together? or
No,
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 separate.
No, we were hunting
Separate.
separate. We were hunting
Separate.
separate. And he goes, "Oh, what do you think? You know where?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm probably gonna go here. Whatever. Where are you gonna go?" "Oh, I don't know. I may go south." And it's like season opens in 10 minutes. Here comes Chance right past us in the
Did
canal.
y'all
He
know
said he
y'all were
wasn't gonna do-
hunting at the
Yeah.
y'all were
Yeah.
talking?
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
you just like randomly saw each
No,
other.
but when he passed me, I literally looked at him. I'm like, "You motherfucker!"
I was going to the treehouse.
He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm just going to treehouse to
My-
hang out and wait for season to start." Yeah.
Mind you, we had a 11-4 sitting underneath the boat at the time.
Yeah.
Chance driving by didn't even know it.
Well, I was on the other side for looking for the gator I had seen, and there was these idiots fishing right exactly where I wanted to be. So I was like, "Oh, let's just go take a lunch break, wait for them to leave." And then here I come, and I came around the corner. I was like, "Oh boy, here we go." These guys are all posted up on the boat, looking serious. I'm over here just joyriding. I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Who'd you have on the boat?
One of my buddies. I don't remember
Was that
exactly
Dalton?
who.
What, wasn't Dalton?
No, I don't think it was Dalton. I think it was Zach.
I think
No, I think
it was
on the
Dalton's
boat.
I
tags.
don't think it was Dalton.
Because I remember seeing
No,
No, it was Zach. It was Zach.
Dalton's tags were when we hunted when Rucker came down.
We're on the airboat.
Remember
Oh,
the
yeah,
epic,
loud.
the epic pick?
you lounged out like a boss.
I just
Yeah,
bring
no,
I
that
just
was-
bring
it
the
was Zach.
tags. Yeah,
God, we hunted hard that year.
that was when you got yanked back in there for however long, wasn't it? That night, and you were out there all night with him.
Yep. So we had to cut both the lines off the gator
Why?
because he went up and under like a big mound, and he was up on the other side, like not like the levee, but like he was on the other side. So I had to cut the lines, and I had to go jump it on the boat. Then I used the push pole,
And
and I found the lines
And tied it
I
off.
retied it, and we killed him.
my-
That's insane.
He was a beast.
It'll be all right.
We fished an airboat off the bottom of the canal.
Oh, yeah,
or
it
the
was-
bottom of the boat ramp.
Freaking neck deep at the boat ramp.
Yeah.
Avgas burning me.
Yeah,
And there's an
you
airboat
just get down. We're
sunk.
like, we could literally come around the corner into the ramp. I'm like, Robbie, what is that? I'm like, is that an airboat cage? He goes, yep, that's an airboat cage. And all you can see is just the top tip of it sticking out of the
Jesus
water.
Christ.
And we're like, oh, geez. And of course, our other buddy Tyler knows the guy. So then we're like, kind of got to help him for sure. And him and his wife are standing on the dock, and I'm like, he's like, yeah, man, we really need to get it hooked out or pulled out. We just got to get it flipped. And the three of us kind of were like, all right.
Oh, you should call somebody.
Let's get in. Oh, well, good luck, man. See you later. Yeah. We get in, and of course, we're down there. We're trying to flip this cage, and my ear gets like close to the water, and all I hear is tick, 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 tick. And I'm like, what is that? Fuel pump just pumping avgas, and just I mean, we're just covered in it. Our buddy Keith's down. He's standing on the dock like, no,
I ain't getting in that water.
I'm not getting in that water. Absolutely not.
Yeah, we just killed 11.3 alligator the night before. I ain't getting in that water.
No, it wasn't that. We were hooked up to that 11-footer like 100
Oh, yeah, right
yards
there,
around the
yeah.
corner. We
Yeah.
broke him off on the pylon. That's when he was like, I'm not getting in that water. We were just fighting a giant right there. Absolutely not. We can't. Chance is backing his airboat in, and he's like, why are you guys all wet? That airboat over there that's dry, yeah, we just pulled it out of the damn lake. He's like, what?
What a shit show.
Ready for bed?
Yep. And cut.
And cut.
That's it.
Yep. Final day tomorrow. We are headed out bright and early, and I'm headed to the airport at 4 o'clock. So, year 6, got 3 down.
That's wild.
Trying to make it 6 birds on year 6.
That'd be nice.
Wow.
Sure would
All right,
be.
let's do it. Sit.
Now
see
we
what
have
happens.
to do it.
6 on 6.
Back here to lunch.
Yep. We're going to bed. Hopefully, we've got an episode for you guys.
Josh and I are going
Till
to chip.
then, yeah, we're going to chip.
We're not going to go to bed.
We're not
He's
going
going to bed.
He's going to bed. Yeah.
Copy.
Robbie's going to build calls.
Sleepy chance.
All right.
Blackwing.
Like and subscribe. Appreciate you watching. Check out Robbie's calls, Blackwing game calls.
Underscore, maybe no underscore.
Underscore
slash.
game calls.
Just
Buy them up.
type in Blackwing, and hopefully something else doesn't pop up.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right. See you on the next one. Peace.